Okay, we're live. Welcome to another insightful, entertaining episode of Do It Yesterday. We've been away for a while because we've been doing it too much. Oh, that's something wrong.
Oh, good
That's
morning,
something
God, good morning.
totally wrong. But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, man, we've just been away like life, having a lot to do. So you gotta
yeah,
take care of life first, and then after we can take care of the entertainment. So yeah, so we're back here today. Fall to have something you want to say, man. Come on, man.
1 minute. Oh, without what the hell? Okay, let me just see this shit. What the hell, man? Anyway, without saying what it is, were you able to do that thing? The submission.
Yeah. I submitted documents. Right now,
Okay,
I'm just waiting for
okay.
confirmation.
You did it today?
I did it on the 24th.
Oh, okay. Then maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
So
Yeah,
like they say like
by Monday you
six to
should
eight
receive it.
days. Yeah, and
Is that
she said it's gonna cost. She said like 6 to 8 days, and it's gonna cost like
600?
600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So right now I'm just like waiting on them to give me that final stamp of approval and then
yeah.
start
I
looking
think.
at my flights, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm having a battle with this lady. She's like, yo, you need to come pay this insurance, you know?
What insurance?
Yo, insurance time is approaching, man.
Oh, that
You
lady.
know, but yeah,
Man, don't pay
man.
attention to. I tell her,
I told her
okay.
I told her, yeah, hey, you know what? I'm waiting on my new insurance claim. And after they approve my claim, I'm gonna pay. She was like, no payment, no registration. I was
Yeah,
like,
tell her to.
I just
When is
sent
the
the face
registration?
slap. Well, it's tomorrow. I just sent the face slap emoji, man. I'm not even gonna bother, man.
Yeah, don't bother with her, man. Just don't
Cause
even
like
waste your time.
to me, it's like I told you, like when they pay me back for my claim, I'll pay the shit. She didn't even like, okay, hurry up, something like that. But it's like you just come down with the law. Okay, no insurance, no registration. I was like, okay. Yeah, so that's how it's been, man. Every day just been like a brand new challenge and a brand new piece to add to the roller coaster cycle.
Yeah, yeah,
But I just started realizing that the days are coming closer and closer, and there's like a lot of things I haven't even done yet. It's like,
yeah.
damn.
Man, that should. Man, the hardest part is done, man. Everything else can suck it. You know, the hardest part is done, bro.
Oh, no, I'm
Everyone.
not talking about that. I'm just talking about for like personal reasons. Like, oh, there's some things I wanted to do before I leave. Shit, I
Yeah,
haven't done any of that yet.
yeah. You can always do it, man. You can always do it, bro. Fuck.
Hmm.
Anyway, man.
Yeah, man. So recently, like outside of that, I've just been busy in the crypto market, doing a little couple trades here and there. So
Okay,
far, so good. Make some small money,
that's nice.
stacking up for when we have the biggest capitulation ever.
Mhm.
Once we have that big capitulation, when Bitcoin finally puke out all its guts and it doesn't have anything in its stomach anymore, yeah, we're gonna buy it up.
Yeah,
So right now we're just waiting, man, waiting for it to do that final big puke. And after that final big puke, gonna
yeah.
like,
The
you
ETFs
know,
are making the
you
ETFs are
know,
making
like
though.
recently they even said like there's this scam that came out recently with like this firm, they call it Jane Street. And how Jane Street was basically um buying some spot Bitcoin. Then after buying the spot Bitcoin, um using the Bitcoin to like open up some shorts, like create some
Okay.
short position on it, and taking that same spot Bitcoin that they have and like giving it, lending it out to other people. So the one set of money they've been like maneuvering that money like 3 times or 4 times.
Yeah,
I'm making a killing out of it. That's one of the thing I realized with crypto. Yo, before I jumped into crypto, I didn't know like, man, shit. I could
Yeah,
take $100 and leverage it so many times that $100 become like $300. So like, shit, that is crazy now.
it is because it's losing its like at the fundamental. It's losing its like the real appeal because
Yeah,
you look
because
at
before the whole idea of Bitcoin, just like to buy it and just hold it. But then I
yeah,
realized, no, there's more to Bitcoin than just buy it and hold it. And I realized that this would those like exchange. So, like in the beginning, I was making money just trading straight up. So at that time, I'm not thinking about how to make money when you're losing money. But when I started losing money because these motherfuckers decide to have like the October 10th event, when basically people lost $19 billion in one day. When that shit happened, because that day I lost my money too, man. I lost like because I was in the market, I was deep balls in. So it's like I lost all my profit and a percentage of my personal capital. Like, like for like the whole time trading in crypto, all
yeah.
that profit I made that one day, it just went because at first I was playing like Superman, man. When you make money, you're compounding and you're going for more and more because I was planning to like do some trifecta
Okay,
in like some few months, like I was going for the Hail Mary, man. But
yeah,
then when that shit came down and it kind of crushed everybody, it's like, oh, I learned my lesson. And in that lesson, it also made me learn about yeah, when you have Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin doesn't pay you interest in like just holding the coin. But what you can do is after you buy the spot Bitcoin, basically put up the Bitcoin on a loan. Like let's say you put up on a loan on a 30% loan to value ratio. So then basically you get 30% in dollars of the value that you have in Bitcoin. And then you take that 30% and then you probably use that 30% to do whatever you want. If you figure, okay, this coin is going to pump soon, then you buy some of this coin and then you can just trade it. And you whatever value you make on that trade, you're just paying off your loan. So that way,
yeah,
yo, I start doing some crazy shit like that. And then I start making
yeah.
back my capital. I build the shit back up. And then I was like, okay, we go balls deep in the market again. And then you know what happened?
Went down.
Again, it puked like a motherfucker. But I was just like, man, we build the empire once, it break down. We build it back up, it break down again. So what do you think will happen next? You think we're going to stop? We're back again.
Fucking hell.
So
Fucking
like,
hell.
I don't like I see like in crypto, right? Um, it's fun. But I would say it's fun. It's dangerous and it's crazy and it's also addictive. Like there's a lot of opportunity to make money. You can just by putting up your Bitcoin in a loan, it open up different options of way that you could just multiply your capital. It's like I played with that shit for myself a lot. Because I lost an amount of money and I wanted to make it back in a short space of time, I played with that. And when the news started coming out about, oh, these Wall Street guys were doing the same thing too, I was like, damn. But when
Yeah.
the Wall Street guys do the same thing, what makes it bad is that for me, I'm doing it with my personal money. It doesn't really matter because when I lose, I just lose mine and whatever maybe loan I got into. But when they do it, it's terrible because they're doing it with people's money. So
Well,
it's
that's
like,
what Michael Silla is doing, like taking because he has like three stock portfolios within the
yeah,
same company.
Yeah,
and
his
just
strike for strike. You know when someone make a big joke with that shit, when they spell it out, it spells like fuck. Fuck without the
yeah,
I think was without the C or one of the letters, but it basically spells like fuck. But anyway, go on. Let me
yeah.
find that
So
picture.
yeah, he like he's taking a long term position on Bitcoin, by the way, not with his own capital, but
Mhm,
with but he's bamboozled a lot of his clients to the extent that he said, I'm willing to pay off the interest for the next 6 years. I'm like, okay, so whose money are you using to pay off the interest? That's what we have to know now. Because it's like he's
mhm.
taking money from his grade A stocks to buy Bitcoin. But then he said, your money is still safe. So whatever interest or whatever profit you make on the stock I'm giving you, it's like somebody, it's like, okay, I hold 100 million of your money. I'm like, okay, at 1.2% year on year. And you are, CJ is like, yeah. But okay, 1.2% on a 100 million is what? Maybe half a million. So he's
Mhm.
willing and he's okay to pay off the profit or the interest on the your money. But as to whether your money is going to be there in wherever long they said, if he said I can keep buying at this rate for the next 6 years, whether your money is going to be there in 6 years is the headache he does not know the answer to. Neither does the
But
client.
but the thing is with what he's doing, to me he find a smart way of doing it and doing it legally. Because the thing is, he started accumulating Bitcoin so early that right now, although the market crashed, right, he's probably just 20% down. You know what I mean? From his average buy price. So with him being a wealthy person, paying off that 20% down is easy for him. He can get that loan from somebody. It's not hard for him to get that loan because his average buy price for Bitcoin is around, I think it's 75K. Right now, the price is like 67K. So he's not deep in the hole. The person who is deep in the hole is Tom Lee. Tom Lee decided, you know what? Oh, Sailor is doing so good with Bitcoin and making so much bank. You know what? Let me do the same thing with the second best coin, Ethereum. And
Yeah.
he is the one who is like in it because he was buying at the very, very top. And this is his first year in. Just like Michael Saylor, his first year in doing this shit about buying Bitcoin and not selling, the first year was the hardest for him because when it crashed on him, he was so deep. He was so balls deep in. Is either he find a way to float or they would have had his head. And
Yeah.
that thing is same thing is happening with Tom Lee because Tom Lee now, I think he making the record for the biggest loss in history. Like he's the biggest loss in history supposed to be like 10 billion or something like that because his portfolio is like maybe 50% in the toilet.
Well, Marcus is as of last week, he was down like 9 billion from yeah. But one smart thing to he did. I'm like, this is genius, but it's weird at the same time because he's like, you know how most companies pay off like quarterly profits. Like
Mhm.
okay, okay. He's saying to these class A shares, you can get your dividend in a month. So every month he's doling out cash. So people were like, oh, okay, okay. Let's say he's paying but then he's paying 3.6%, much better
Mhm.
than
Then the bank.
any other portfolio. But then the people were like, okay, let's say if I still hold it for 10 years, I might get my money in profit. And he's like, okay, if that's what you do, then you sign a long-term contract then. So a lot of the
Mhm.
clients were like, okay, yeah, should we? So most people sign the long-term contract because if they calculate per month how much they get in their dividend, if you spread it over 10 years, it's like, okay, in 10 years, I'll make my money back. I don't even care whether I lose the rest, you know. And he was like, okay, that's good for you. Then it's good for me too.
Yeah,
You
well, for him, that is cool. That's a cool deal, though. Like for these people who are rich and don't want to take the risk, To me, like you packing your millions with him, I would do it if I had the millions. But no, I'm not at the stage where I have the millions. I'm at the stage that, yo, we're gonna take whatever shit money we have and we're gonna throw it in the mixer and we're gonna multiply it as fast as possible to get up there before
Yeah.
this shit reached a million. Because if that shit reached a million and we still broke, we fucked. That is just how I see it. Because when is the next opportunity
Yo,
gonna come for you to make your millions is gonna be like shit. That time your kids are old, man. So I gotta get up there before like the next generation window
yeah.
opens. Because these things only happen every certain amount of years. And to me it's like I already wasted too much time to jump in on this one. And well, now we're in, so we going in balls deep, man. It's like
Oh,
the whole thing
yo,
is like, uh,
sorry. Yo, man, my phone just died. That's why the call ended. Sorry, man, last time. Oh, okay. Are you gonna be still around in like 1 hour time? What time? Oh, that's like in 5 hours, no? Okay, then let me call you back in an hour. Sorry, real quick. Okay. All right. All right. Talk to you soon. Yeah. Yeah.
that's Richard, right? Why didn't you add him to the stream, man?
Is that? Oh, yeah. That's Richard.
You could have
He's in,
added him to the stream, man.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe
He's in
send
New
him a
York
link.
taking the bar exam.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's
Well,
cool.
this is
Smart
fourth time.
people exam. That's smart people exam, man.
Is
You know
that?
that. I said that's the exam for the smart people. That's not for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm busting my brain out trying to figure out, yo, I'm gonna take the driving license exam tomorrow. And I was like,
Shit.
yeah, man, this is a pain in the ass, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Exam is always been. Yeah, I feel for him though. I
Hmm.
feel. But this is fourth time taking that same exam,
Oh,
and
okay.
people don't have mercy on you whether you come from Africa or the UK. You know.
Well, they don't care about that. But once he passed the bar exam, although he spent like what 4 years or whatever, he gonna get some people spending all of those dollars just to, get him to
Yeah.
take their case. You
Yeah,
know.
this guy, man, Richard, man, he bought like the biggest apartment I've ever seen in New York. He said, "Oh, Walter, this is where I got it." I'm like, "Oh, well, I thought you just there for like 7 days." He said, "Yeah, but I might as well live it up, man.
Enjoy.
I might fail, you never know."
Enjoy
Oh,
your
if
boss
I don't
life
pass
while you
this time,
can, man.
if I don't pass this time, I don't have the energy to do it again. So I might as well ball. I'm like, go for it, Rich. Go for it.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck it up.
Yes,
Apparently, it's good.
all I was just saying is like if I don't remember where I stopped, but to me now is the time, man. Now is a do or die point in life for me when it comes to um getting in on this kind of thing.
Uh,
And yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it
you have to, man.
because to me, like whatever money I have right now, if I don't do it and it goes back there, I'm gonna be so angry at myself, man. Let's just throw it in the
Yeah.
fire and let it burn, bro. If it
Ah,
burns and it goes to zero, oh well, it burned. Let's just start over. It's easier to
yeah,
start over than to don't let it burn. That is just my principle on the whole
yeah,
logic, man. I mean, a lot of people probably see it differently and want to play it safe, but when I started, the whole time what messed me up this year is because I take all my money and I was trading it. I was putting everything in trade. But now you learned your lesson, burned, lose some money, they rip you off, but it still doesn't matter. That's how the game goes.
yeah.
This
I lose
round,
all of
I'm
it.
gonna be like balance off the portfolio. Just use 10% trading, 90% in some assets, but I'm gonna still leverage it because what I'm learning in the whole game, the banks themselves leveraging everything like crazy. The problem is before when I was just in the game, I was so crazy that I was leveraging. My smallest leverage that I was using, my smallest was full X, bro.
Okay.
Man, people multiplying the capitals by four, just going like quick, like a fast engine. And my big bro was even worse than me. But the only thing that happened to him is like he was lucky. I could say he's lucky because he paused at certain point in time, and he paused in like the right point in time. So when that October 10th happened, he was not in the market. He was just like chilling because he got pissed about
Okay. He
something
took
that
it
happened
all more.
before. Yeah, so he lost some money, but he didn't lose like mm, his profit. I lost all my profit. He was
Okay.
doing like 20x and 7x. Imagine the person who was doing 20x and 7x decided when they lost one time, they got angry. It was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
guys are assholes. They're ripping me off. At that time, I was like, man, I'm gonna still do it because I'm crazy enough to just continue. And then he took a break. And when he took a break, it's like, okay, that loss kind of sting him a bit, but he came back in the right set of time. That's all I can say. But with me now, I was just being a knucklehead. It's like, fuck it. I'm gonna beat the game. I'm gonna let the game beat me.
That's the spirit, though. Yeah, that's the
It's like,
spirit.
we're gonna learn to win, even if it's like it's raining, it's
Yeah.
foggy, and I can't see shit. We're gonna find a way to see in this darkness and win. That was just my
Yeah.
whole thing, man. And well, yeah. Right now, I basically understand how to win now, and it's just like I have the plan is to put it in motion. So right now, we're just waiting for that next puke. And
Fucking
when
hell.
everybody crying, we're gonna be like, hell yeah, let's get it. So that is just my 2 cents on next steps.
Yeah,
But
you have to
anyway,
find one
you
way or
got
the
first,
other,
man.
man. You have to find one way or the other to make money out of this miserable world we live in.
Yeah,
You know?
because like even with these books that I've been reading recently, I realize the world is making money off our backs, man. And
Yeah.
like, let's say like no matter what you do, if you don't try to find a way to make money off the money that you're making with your salary, you're gonna lose it either way. That is
Yeah.
what
Because,
how I feel
yeah.
about it. You can't just okay, you
Inflation.
work hard for your salary and decide, oh, I'm gonna put it in the bank because once you put it in the bank in a short space of time, they're gonna inflate something and they're gonna start eroding that money that you put in the bank
Yeah.
in some form or
Yeah.
some way. And the next thing that I've been learning recently is that oh, you think like when they increase your salary, it's a good thing. When your salary increase, it's probably one of the worst things that happened to you because the purchasing power of that salary becomes even more worthless because the cost that you have to pay for everything else is going to go up like 3 or 4 times more. So yeah, they increase your salary by this amount, but what you're actually paying for assets in the end is maybe like this amount. So it's like you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. One thing to once your salary get increased, your not only your purchasing power, but you begin to because salary increase comes with an upgrade in life. You can't keep on
Yeah,
eating ramen.
yeah.
If-
You think you're going up in life, but actually you're going down in life,
yeah,
man.
from
You're
eating
going
ramen,
down in
fuck
life.
ramen. We're doing this Italian restaurant every night, so your taste buds change too. You
Yeah,
know,
so like what I'm learning from that is like, yeah, your salary increase. Let's say you're working in the restaurant industry and your salary increase. So that means basically everybody in the restaurant industry makes more money. But all the
unless
customers,
unless it's only specific to you and your company.
yeah,
If it's from
okay,
the
unless it's
government,
like
then
that.
everybody is
But let's say
fuck.
But let's say around the whole board it increased, right? So
Oh,
then
then
so what
everybody fall.
happens now? Everybody who is not in the restaurant business that goes to the restaurant, they have to pay more for that same meal.
Yeah.
But only your salary that went up, but everybody else has to pay more. Then the next
Mm.
thing you have to think about, since it's a restaurant business, then
The
everything that the
supply.
restaurant purchase, like they purchase all the ingredients, all the food, all the everything, did that actually go up in value? Do they have to pay more for that too? If they have to pay more for that too, that means like the potatoes, the onions, the meat. If that went up, then that means you as a regular consumer, you also have to pay more for that. So it's like when you do
Yeah.
look at that and all the chain effects of all the different like cost
Yeah.
inflation compared to, oh, you just had this small amount went up in your personal salary, but
Yeah.
around the board you have to pay more for everything else. That's why your salary just becomes worthless. So to me, man, get your salary, calculate how much you need for the month, and send it all to Valhalla.
Yeah. Let Jesus grab the wheel, man.
Yo, send it all to Valhalla because even if you die, you can't take the rest with you. Just send it to
Yeah.
Valhalla, man. It's like get rich or die trying. Send it to Valhalla. Right now, that's how I feel about.
Okay, man. But it is true because,
Oh
man,
damn.
because like it doesn't take longer for you to hit. Mm, Man, I've seen some few people like unretired and now they're back in the workforce because the retirement or the 401k the government promised them 20 years ago is worthless now, even though it's the same or 100,000. But then its value has no meaning, so they have to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
So it is. That's what my father always tells me. Everything is perspective.
Yeah.
I was
So to me, it's like when they do it like that, right? So even now, everybody is complaining that the 401k is worthless. So you know what's going to happen pretty soon? The government will come. Hey guys, we're going to give you more money in the 401k. Well, who paying for it?
yeah. The
They had
smart
to ask
ones,
us after. It's like, who paying for that shit? You
the
fuck.
smart ones are catching out their 401k and moving to Bali or fucking Palau, where the cost of living is cheap as hell, and they're living like kings. But the unlucky ones, they were man, fuck, I don't want to leave the UK, man. I don't
Yeah,
want to
that.
leave Liverpool. And then so that's why, and then those people in turn increase the cost of living in the countries they go to. Because now in Ghana, these people with all these US dollars came back and just bought up everything. So you want a single room
Mhm.
apartment in Ghana and say, oh, $20,000 in Ghana means nothing. You can't even afford a fucking house without a roof. I'm like, what? This is
Hmm.
Ghana we're talking about? Yeah, the price has gone to shit because the UK and then these Westerners were like, man, these 401k can survive us in these Western countries. We're going to Africa, you know, and
Yo,
it's just
at least
wow.
they figured it out, though. At least they figured it out.
Yeah, they figure it out.
So it's like
But then a lot of
sometimes
people can do the
I
same thing,
watch
right?
myself, right? And I start asking, because I'm from like the third world country, the third world country people, you know what they do it? Oh, we're not making enough money here. You know what? Let's move to the US. But then the people in the US, and what they say, yo, we made enough money here. If we stay here,
Well,
we're
yeah,
fucked. Let's
you
go
have,
to the third world country.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so now it is wild. So yeah, 'cause that's the only way you can. That's why everybody's buying passports these days because that's the only way you can sustain yourself. Because the firemen in the US are complaining that 100,000 a year can't keep a light on. They have to work two jobs to support their kids. And I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
100,000, yo, just take 2 years. The 100,000 we move to uh Vietnam somewhere and just live like king, you know. But where there are law and then the duration of living in the Western capital, but the smart ones were like, hell no, man. I'm a nomad now. Where you are now? I'm in fucking Indonesia, where $1 is what, like 100 fucking Indonesia cronies. I'm like, yo, you get massage
Mhm.
50
Mm-hmm.
cents. Yeah, who wants to live in a one room apartment in New York City?
Yeah,
You
people start
know,
understanding.
yo,
Yo, I
yo,
like
I
this
remember my
simple
dad.
life over here, bro.
Yeah, I asked my dad one time. I think I asked him like, "Yo, can I?" He gave me something. I'm like, "Oh, can I?" Oh man, this is not gonna last for any. Like, this means nothing, right? Like, this can do nothing. He said, "Well, the same money I give to you if you move to Djibouti or Somaliland right now, you'll be a multi-millionaire." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Your dad is the right type of asshole to get your mind straight.
I'm like, shit, man. No more question, man. I'm gone. You say you want it, I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
He's the right guy to get your mind straight, bro. He gives you
Yeah,
good
my
perspective,
bro,
man.
my
You got
pops,
me.
man. You just tell you straight and ask you after you still want it. Hell no, man. I think I got the example, man. Everything is
Mm.
perspective is trying to tell me,
Man, I
you
would
know.
still take it, man. I was like, okay, give me it. I'll move to Djibouti.
You know, see, I couldn't take it. Because he understood, I understood what he was trying to say, you know. So
Yeah,
just say
man.
anytime he does, and I just refuse. I'm cool. He's a smart man, you know.
Mm.
Those
That's the
lessons.
difference between you and me. Like even when I was talking to my mom the other day, my mom was like, um, we come into some land and we plan to do XYZ
Yeah,
and we plan to give you this portion. I was like, Mom, don't worry about me, man. If you guys gonna give me any land, I'm selling it right away.
yeah.
I told my
What
mom,
did
sure,
you
the moment you give me, the next day I'm selling the shit and I'm gonna invest the money. I told her like that straight up. She was like, "What do
what
you
did you
mean you
say?
gonna sell it right?" I was like, "Mom, like when you live in a third world country and you have land and people, the amount of drama I wanna have to like try to take care of this property from abroad,
Yeah,
I don't even want it because I know I'm
yeah,
not coming back anytime soon.
yeah. That's
So,
Trump for you,
and I'm
man.
gonna figure it out myself. If I end up coming back, most likely I wouldn't want to live in that area.
Yeah,
It's like I want to live somewhere else. So the moment you give me, you put my name on it, I'm selling it right away.
man.
My mom started to
Yeah,
laugh, man.
yeah. Yeah, shit.
I
Why
was straight up
the
about it,
value of
man.
your
I was
lands
like,
is
Mom,
not
keep it
going
to
up?
yourself. Huh?
The foreigners are not buying your place up?
Man, these are land that passed down from is like inherited. Because a lot of family land, right? And my grandparents, they all passed away. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
when they start doing the division, okay, so new land in the family. Although my mom and them kind of get screwed in some of the division, but still, new
Yeah,
land in the family. My mom is like up there in age, so she's like thinking about giving
yeah,
it to um us, and I'm just like, Mom, don't worry about me. Whatever I need to
mm,
do, I'm gonna figure it out myself. It's like
yeah,
give it to my other brothers and sisters who need it because I don't really care. Because to me,
yeah,
it's like what I want to do. Okay, you give me that. I'm just gonna sell it and collect the money. That's all I'm gonna do with it. But I'm not
yeah.
gonna. And like doing that is just like it's gonna make me a little bit spoiled because no, I have way more money to send to Valhalla. It's like I'll be more hype, bro. It's like you give me more
Yeah,
steroids. I'm gonna inject this shit, and it's like we're gonna pump it in like no time but it's
yeah,
cool. If she give me, I'm gonna take it though. But I just told her straight up, I don't need it because honestly, I believe I don't need it. I can do what I want to do without it. And one of the reasons why I'm anxious to reach certain places is because pressure from girlfriend and all these
yeah.
different things and
Yeah, I know,
these
man.
little whispers in your
Certain,
ear. Oh, you're getting
certain
up
things are
there.
not supposed to be spoken of, so I know.
It's like you're getting up there, and it's like you don't have your family, and all these things. Yeah, you need to uh reproduce and multiply, and
Yeah,
so
I
sometimes
got
these
you.
thoughts come into my head, but at the end of the day, I tell myself, man, if all of this is true, then the big man upstairs is gonna be like, "Here, son, this is for you.
Yeah.
This green god candle that sends it to Valhalla is for you, bro. Take it.
Yeah.
I want we take it and we get up there because then we'll have so much fun to take care of the kids. Okay, then we're gonna have the kids, man.
Yeah. God, man.
But for now,
Bro,
I'm not stressing on it, man.
Dinero is 86. He's still having kids, so that shouldn't be a problem. He said, "This is not mine." I'm like, "Yo, this guy's wild." Is a
Is he
this?
having is he having kids that are like deformed or anything, or is it
Oh no,
proper
he
kids?
has one that is has yeah, he has one that has such problem, but he has several
Mm.
ones. He had the last kid he had was like 85 years old. So
Hmm.
this one, he said, "No, man, I need a DNA for this one." I'm like, "Well, you
Hmm.
86, 87." He's like, "I know my things still work, but this one, I don't know, bro. I don't know whether this is mine because the last one was mine, but this one, I don't know." And different multiple women too. I'm like, this guy is wild. So, you know, yeah, I
So
don't know.
yeah, for me, I don't really like at first I used to care about these things, but
Oh,
these
that's
days I don't really care about if I have a kid or not, but I just
yo.
care about doing what I need to do. And to me,
uh,
it's like if I'm supposed to have one, the
Yeah,
big man is going to provide one, man. He's going to provide
yeah,
it in the right time. But all for now is just like,
I don't know
man,
for now.
live your life. But
Yeah,
after talking to a lot of doctors, they were saying like, because what I'm learning is like the older you get, if you have kids, the probability of that kid coming out with some issue is higher. So I don't know.
yeah, man. People, man, this doctor, yo. I start when I stop believing doctors I only trust doctors when it's not affiliated. These doctors are all affiliated these days. And then they come and this hospital says, and oh, Mayo Clinic says, Mayo Clinic, next month, Mayo Clinic changed their tune. It's like, okay, we've come into new information. Now they have new donors, so the last information they gave you doesn't work, man. Africa people are 100 still having kids. I'm like, fuck that shit.
But it's not like to say like it's not necessarily to say it's gonna be a big issue. But the person who tell me that is like not to say like they have some direct benefit in telling me it like this, because me and them be kind of close, and they tell me one reason is because they want me to have a family. I know for sure they want me to have a family, and if I have a family over here, better. So it's like I'll stay over here longer. That's one thing. That's one reason. But then two,
Once you can maintain your testosterone, everything should be okay. Yeah, yeah, that's all you need. Once you can
but
maintain
two,
that level and it doesn't drop, then you should be okay.
well, I know,
And
I know if I
so
decide to shoot, I probably make twins or triplets. It's like the level is still up there, man. We still good, but uh, the moment you do that is just the moment that is gonna slow down my to Valhalla process. So
mhm.
I'm trying to get
Because
to Valhalla first, man. Get to
you gotta
Valhalla and
have
then have a
life figured out. If because
huh?
like I think everybody needs to have like life figure. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, my my for keep my cousin, knuckle out cousin with no job back home, have like almost 10 kids now, and I'm like, yo, what are we doing? You get
Mm,
so it's so like oh God. So that's his
I
in the
can't.
family.
I
So
can't do that, man.
yeah, and he
I
doesn't care
can't do
because
that.
to him, like it's your responsibility now. So it's a family's responsibility, you know. And this guy so worked, he took money because now the family came together. I said, now you got to go snipe that shit. And it's like, I went to the doctor. They said it's 2,500 Ghana city. So this guy took the money from the family, to go get a vasectomy, and cut his fucking
Mm.
this guy didn't fit do it. Like, that's why everybody got paid. He took the money to go to the hospital to do it. 9 months later, the wife is still pregnant. I'm like, oh shit, this guy doesn't care, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't doing that. He's like, I'm putting no bag of ice peas on my balls. My balls need to function.
Yeah, that's true. So
Oh damn.
it is wild, man.
Yeah, so
It
anyway,
is.
I just like for me, my perspective on the whole thing is that I'm not ready to do it yet. And if it's gonna happen or if the big man wanted to happen, you're gonna help me speed up the process.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm putting my emotions in play
You have to, man.
and yeah, we on the 5 year plan.
Yeah,
We're
you
on the
have
five
to.
year plan, man.
You have to, man. You
That's
have
that's
to.
just
Otherwise,
that's just
yeah,
basically how we going with it. Go on the 5 year plan and then see what happens from there.
yeah, because
So
it doesn't get easier from here.
yeah, because
So
after the 5 year plan, we do that, see what happens. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Just live life, man. Do like my
like,
friend from Serbia, as he say, man, just buy a bike and ride all over Europe. Let's do that, bro. He's like, he's pushing me to do that.
fucking,
Just
man.
go from one place to the next. And when you land in that place, like, um, figure out what you're gonna eat and what you're gonna, just figure it
Yeah,
out on the road. Because when you jump on the road, you're not gonna even have like maybe enough money to pay for gas to get from A to B. But
yeah,
as you're riding and we go into city and land in a city, we're gonna work there, figure out what you do, and just enjoy life, man. Go with the moment, go with the flow.
go with the flow, man.
Because his
Go with the
dad passed away recently, and
shit.
it
That's that,
changed it changed his perspective on life.
mm,
But I'm just kind of happy that it changed his perspective on life in a positive way.
you gotta
Like,
do life in your own terms, man.
because his dad died very early. It's like 5 years ago, I met the guy, and the guy was like young, man. But
You died already. Well,
yeah, shit happens in a funny way, and
yeah,
like
life, man. Life
one
happens
day you
so
go to
fast.
the doctor, you do a checkup, and they tell you, hey, system
Yeah.
is down.
And in Africa, people don't go to the hospital unless they are sick. So you don't even know what is happening down there
Yeah, so
until
by the
people
time you
die from
go,
headaches.
they tell you stage 4 or stage 6, red
I'm
zone.
like, what the fuck? How this fucking happening? If
And
you
then
are
after you
like,
hear,
oh
oh,
my,
red zone, you know what happens all the time before you know about it's red zone. You're good, you're happy, you're energetic. The
yeah,
moment you know it's red zone, is like from there, they go into depression. And from
yeah,
depression is death. It's over. So it's
yeah,
like sometimes I tell myself, man, if I'm sick, I don't want to know.
yeah. It's time to go. It's time to
Because
go.
the moment you know is like your whole life changes. Because you never like most of the people that I know who are like sick and they have the pain, if as long as they don't go to the doctor and check it out, it's like they would
Yeah,
live for a longer period of time.
yeah,
The
yeah.
moment they check it out, it's over.
Yeah, because everything is perspective, like, and then your brain controls how you think, how you eat, and how you do everything. And you can just have a bad day because something minuscule just came into your mind. Say, "Fuck this shit." And imagine you going to the hospital, doctor telling you that it's like, man, I can do this, man. I cannot
Yeah.
do this.
I know that feeling because like recently I started doing the 530 plan.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was going smooth. There's some days like when doing these kind of things, you tend to have some bad days. I had a couple of bad
yeah,
days, and a lot of
yeah,
them go in like chain effect. But even like when the bad days come, it's like man, fuck this shit. I ain't doing shit. But then
yeah,
I wouldn't get up. I probably like my eyes would open, but I just don't move.
yeah, yeah,
And I just tell
yeah,
myself, okay, man. Sometimes, no matter what happened, I wouldn't do zero in a day. That's all I set the rule for myself. Just don't do zero. So even if
yeah,
like the time come and um I didn't get up at 5:30, I'm gonna still do the routine Well, do
Yeah.
as much of the routine as possible. Just don't do zero. And
I'm,
to me, that's the best place to be, but even in with that, sometimes you have like these doubts or things crawling into your mind. So that's what I realized with human beings. The biggest thing you got to do is get control over your mind, bro. Once you get control
yeah.
over your mind, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. Mine is the biggest factor. You know. Because joy, happiness, sadness, depression all comes. They know it's not like they have different genome types in your body. They all come from the same source. So yeah, if you water one, it's just gonna grow much bigger than the other one. So now I just, man, whatever comes, man. Just go through it. Wake up, do my exercise. Unless I don't get too drunk, you know. Fuck, yeah, it is not easy. Anyway, hold on. Let me talking about money, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just have to ignore the noise. There's this video of somebody who is, it gets to a time, maybe after 40 years, what people say shouldn't like bother you that much because nobody actually knows your life except you. So
Mm-hmm.
a guy was on Facebook and somebody called him broke. Right? So he was like, man, broke ass nigga. And then he got angry. Well, let the video do the talking, man.
Head and pulled the trigger. He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. Over a fake post.
An Indianapolis man recovering after being wounded during a home invasion on the city's west side.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke to that victim, as you saw, who explains firsthand what led to that violence.
The victim spent the last few days in the hospital after being shot in the back of the neck inside his own home here behind me. Luckily, that victim survived his injuries and lived to tell the tale. He says the violence all started with a post on social media. Early Monday morning, two armed thieves stormed into a West Side home intent on robbing a 64-year-old man as he slept.
He said, "Where the money at? Where the money at? I seen what you posted on Facebook. Where the money at?"
Anthony says 2 days before the attempted robbery, someone called him broke on social media, so he posted this picture of a stack of cash from an old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
I kept trying to beat in his head that it was fake. I said, man, it was a prank. It was fake.
Anthony says when the intruders realized there wasn't a pile of cash hidden inside the home here on Patricia Street, they didn't just leave. Instead, after repeatedly pistol whipping and choking him, one of the suspects shot him execution style in the back of the neck.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. Over a fake post. Came out right there. I couldn't believe it, man.
The bullet exited through Anthony's chest. Shortly after the suspects fled, police showed up and rushed Anthony to the hospital in critical condition, unsure if he'd survive.
I said to myself, I'm about to die over a fake post. That's what I was saying to myself.
Although the police report includes very few details, Anthony recalls the suspects announced themselves as police during the break-in and even wore tactical vests.
They had a bulletproof vest on with the jacket, with the police on both sides, front and back.
Anthony just hopes the suspects are caught because if they're willing to kill over this pile of old cash, who knows what else they'll do.
That wasn't even called for. He didn't have to do all that. Once he found out it wasn't real, he should have just left.
So far, no arrests have been made in this case, but as always, anyone with information on this shooting can contact either IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Just such a scary situation. The fight to keep.
Well,
Yo, nice, decent stack of bands, man. How much money in a stack of bands? A 10K or 100K?
100K. Yo, sometimes you just have to sometimes we say the devil, sometimes you just blame the devil for no reason, though. Like, somebody calls you broke online, like just it's like the person doesn't really know you. Like just fucking let it go. Like, come on, no. And then anyway, man, 60 at that age, you shouldn't be even arguing with people online anyway. You should be in Bali getting massage from these smart ass Thai kids. Shouldn't be online arguing whether you broke or not. This shit is wild, man. This is wild. This is really wild.
Oh wow. That's a sad way to get shot though.
Yeah.
And
Over a fake post.
get it in your neck because you were fronting.
Yeah, they were pissed. Man, they were pissed because they posted that money. They were really pissed. Imagine they were really pissed because that's some good cash they thought they were gonna come get.
This guy planned this robbery and everything. It's like, I do all of this for nothing. He's like,
Yeah,
man,
fucking take a
this
bullet.
oh shit. But he lucky though. Yo,
Yeah,
you
he
got
was lucky.
shot in your neck. He didn't get paralyzed.
Yeah.
And didn't die. And the bullet went from neck out into the chest.
Yeah. Yo, sometimes you got to start shaming these old folks who get off social media, man. I see a bunch of them on X just, man. What pissed me off is when they start giving advice, like, you can realize, you can see from your action where this guy, man, just let it go, man. This is not 1992. It's over, bro. Take the jewelry down, take that old chain down, and talk like maybe you have some grandkids at home. Like, shit, man. The internet, man, I swear to God. Fucking
Oh well. The internet changed everything, huh?
everything.
So anyway, I learned my lesson too. Yeah, man. We just in crypto trying to make a couple dollars, man.
Yeah, man. People are wild out here, man.
Just trying to make a couple dollars, man. We ain't got money, so that's what we trying to be in crypto. Okay.
Yeah, people are wild on social media.
Because the worst case scenario, somebody see this video and they come stick me up, bro. Where the money at?
Yeah. I saw you talking shit all night. I want to see something. I want to see something
yet, man. I ain't got shit yet, man. The moment time you see I have shit, you're gonna be hearing me talking about it. Wait for that time. That time you're gonna be silent.
I want to see something.
It's like when you finally have the money, that's when you get silent. You don't say shit anymore.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right now we're on the hunt. We're looking for money, man. If you guys want to contribute to the action, yeah, we can do that, man. Contribute to the action, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Anyway, moving on. There's this. Yo, Trump is wild. Anyway, Trump doesn't have, like, how would I put it? And let the video do the talking, man. I'll be right back.
Behind you, look, my friend, right? Are you okay? Yes, you. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm doing very well. I just
Good.
want to give you a hug when this is all
Good. Are your eyes okay?
Wednesday.
I gave her money to get her eyes fixed. A lot of money to get her eyes fixed. That doctor ripped me off, but that's okay. And when do you go?
Wednesday, I go for surgery. It was postponed because they said the grief caused me to have 2 heart attacks.
Well, you get her done. It's an operation, but it's 100%. It's great.
It's Wednesday.
Good. You're gonna have 20/20 vision. She's almost blind, cataracts. She's almost blind. And with one operation that will take a very short period of time, hope you have a good doctor. He's an expensive doctor, top of the line, right? But you know what? You're gonna have 20/20 vision. Because I noticed you're wearing glasses. I saw you yesterday on television wearing glasses, and I said, well, but anyway. But, speaking of your family, it would be a lot different right now, except for the election. So I always say, it's too
So he just casually move on to the next story. Like
Yo,
he just didn't put
Trump,
that lady on black.
he probably realized, yo, I said too much, man. I'm a married man, man, and I'm flirting this much in public. You know, he's thinking about all the things he can.
Yeah, Trump is wild. Trump
Trump
is
mind
wild,
went
man.
off. He was like, you look, you know, and you're gonna look even better. You know, that's why he got his wife to do the boob job because his wife did a boob
Yeah.
job, right?
Is
If I
that
remember correctly. His wife did some job, right? Did some
Trump?
plastic surgery. Yeah, Trump's wife.
Trump? Oh
Mhm.
no, it's always been like that. But he never
No,
can tell this
I think he
lady.
got her to do something. She did something to make herself look better, you know, for him.
Mhm.
And I
You
think like
never
after
tell
she
with these
did it,
people.
he don't even like it that much anymore.
Yeah, Trump is wild.
But anyway, Trump is just one of these
Yeah,
characters, man.
yeah, it
To
is.
me, his dick
It's a
probably got
doctor.
hard on the podium, and then he's like looking
Yeah,
to the
I give
audience and he's
somebody an
like,
eye. Even the doctor ripped me off. I'm like, why? Why do you even have to say that? Like, I help somebody with his eye. I don't know I paid, but the doctor ripped me off. No need for that. Like, goodness
Trump want
gracious.
to solve the problem for her, man. Trump probably realized, you know what? I'm the president right now. I can't go to a stripper store, you know, and get them anymore. But um yeah, I
And the
can do
person
this for
is a
you.
reporter.
And you just signed the
Yeah,
NDA.
yeah. It's either the lady brought the doctor up or it's Trump's own doctor. Because if it's the lady's doctor, then that's wild. Is the doctor ripped me off?
oh,
Like, come
or even that point, I didn't even think about it that way too. He probably that's his own medical facility.
on. Trump is wild. Certain things just needs to be ignored. Man. But hey, with Trump, he was on fire this week, and this is something else he did. Trump is wild.
Legislature to join with my administration. So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
You people are not.
That's a long round of applause, man. Damn.
You just tell me something.
Yeah. That's a long round of applause, though. You see this lady, man. This lady is
Oh, you
crazy,
just send
man.
it.
Isn't that a shame? You should
Yeah,
be
she just sent me
ashamed of yourself
5:30.
not standing up. You should be
Yeah.
ashamed of yourself.
Not giving up at all.
That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact
Yeah, she's
serious
crazy.
penalties for public officials who block the
He's
removal
like,
of
I
criminal
don't.
aliens. In many cases,
What
drug
is
lords.
this Arabic woman saying?
Oh, she's going crazy. Oh, I just removed it. She was going crazy
What
because
was she
before
saying?
then, Trump, she's from Somalia,
Mm-hmm.
and yo, these Arabs are crazy. And I posted something on social media once that issue happened. I'm like, man, instead of trying to do master's degree and PhD, I should have gone to Minnesota and started daycare. Like the fucking Somalians, I would have become a billionaire right now instead of going to school. These people will have, yo, when we catch you, after we are done with you, your family can only identify you by the tip of your pinky fingernail. Like it's like we're gonna bang you. They can only identify. So she's from Somalia, and then they stole like 9 billion. So Trump is like, some people just don't belong in civilized societies. It's like we bring these people from places of no rule of law, no democracy, no free speech, and we bring them into the light. And what did they do? They steal from us. And that lady nearly cried. I could see from her eyes, she was like, like, fuck you, fuck you. So she was heckling Trump all night.
Yeah, I see she was going. She going hard at him. Even
Yeah,
the camera people going on him, and the person was sitting next to her. Lisa, I feel uncomfortable, man.
yeah.
Hope she.
You know what
I
I
hope
hate
she's not
about white
wearing. The
guys,
worst
right?
thing is like when you see these people, you wanna. Hope she's not wearing one of those strap-ons.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was this white lady, right, sitting close to her, and
Oh,
she started
no.
tapping her and said, "Don't mind him. He's an asshole." I'm like, "Leave her alone." It's not now the camera. So normally the camera only takes on you for like maybe 30 seconds, and they pan it to the next person. So this white lady close to Ilan Omar was like, she started talking to her and started holding her hand, like maybe comforting her. Now the camera is stuck now. Now the camera just fly five and the camera was just on her. And then the lady just like once the lady let her go, now the camera move around. I'm like, Democrats are weird, you know.
Mm.
And Trump is like, okay, if you are for American citizens and not illegal immigrants, stand up. And they were like, fuck Trump, man. Even though what he's saying is right, you are supposed to work for the American people. But because Trump is the one saying it, nobody's standing up. And we are not clapping either. So all of us sat down. Just because Trump said, if you are for Americans and you are not for illegal, if that's what your responsibility to the American people are, the first thing you should do is stand up, right? They were like,
Mm.
fuck this guy, man. We are not standing for this guy. And the Democrats sat. And afterwards, people started plumbing them on the street. I'm like, man, you guys are going to lose the midterms because you are working for the illegals. He said, no, we are not. We just don't want to stand because Trump said it. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
They
He
really
did
don't
the
like
same with
Trump anymore,
transgender
man.
too. They sat down,
They really don't like Trump anymore, man.
The only time they stood up was when he says, you know what? I want, if you are against insider trading from congressmen, stand up, and everybody's like, okay. Is that where is Nancy Pelosi? I can see her. And everybody's
Where's Nancy Pelosi?
your Trump is funny. This guy's
He's
actually
an
funny.
asshole. But that was a
Yeah.
nice one, though. That was a nice one.
But everybody stood for that one though. All of them stood up for that one. I'm like, and once he said, "Where is Nancy Pelosi?" I can't see her, and everyone's like, "Oh." Trump is
She's been
crazy.
making bank for a while, bro.
Yo, she's making banks, man. She is making banks. She's making banks. Well, the
By the
lady,
way, are they going to fire her anytime soon or what?
hell no, that guy is like she's like a dinosaur of the Democrat Party. She's only gonna live when she dies. She's not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy's not going nowhere. The lady, Nlanoma from Somalia, guess what? When she came to Congress about 4 years ago, she was worth minus 650,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now she's worth 30 million. And 30 million is what she is like declared. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
how the hell do you go from minus 600 to $30 million? So, okay, my husband has a VC company. I'm like, but he has no client. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, we have winery. Like nobody's buying your wine. Like this shit is wild. And they went back to Congress. I think this just happened 2 days ago, or yesterday rather. But a week ago, they were like, okay, we need to start opening up the books of all these congresswomen and all these congressmen and see what they are doing. Where are they getting all this money? And the same people that raised the issue voted against it. The person that raised the issue, right? He said, I think we need to start looking into these people. And when it was time to vote, did you think the same person voted? Hell no.
Shit.
Yeah, because everybody's making a killing. I would do the same thing to CJ. Fucking A. I would do the same thing.
Well, you know what's their policy on that? Hey, we created this opportunity for you guys to make money, so we need a taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our salary is not cutting it. We need a taste first. So if you guys want a bigger taste, just follow whatever I do, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
It is
they
wild,
have
man.
the 13 whatever filing. I forgot it. The 13F filing. So at least we can see what they're doing. We have to say thank God for that.
Oh yeah, it's
So
wild.
whoever puts in the time and effort to follow what they're doing, you make some money.
Yeah, it is
You'll
wild.
definitely be better off than leaving your money in the bank. So
Yeah, it is wild. How these people, man. Because I was watching this biotech company, like early stage clinical testing company. All of a sudden, this shit just went from like $50 a share to like just started going. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, come to find out. Even the test result is not even out yet because the Food and Drugs Authority, the FDA, is supposed to release the findings. Even though you did the findings, the FDA is supposed to release it and say, okay, we did a test, it didn't really meet the benchmark we set before the test. Man, these people know that test didn't go what is it. Even the CEO started selling it. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Yo, the game is fucked up. Yeah, shit, man. So I don't blame the Congress people, man. Everybody's playing the game, man. Everybody.
yeah, man, you gotta, you remember the Price is Right. You gotta be in it to win it.
You gotta be in it to win it. You gotta be in it to win it.
Gotta be in it to win it, man. So don't complain.
Nah, man.
Like these days, I stop complaining.
Yeah, you can't complain. Like if you complain, you just complain to your TV screen, man.
That ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help you. Yeah, you might as well punch your wall and feel some pain.
Because honestly, even when Nancy Pelosi, right? I don't know how these people like follow them and find out all this information. But let's say, even after they buy what they buy and then people make it public, you could still buy it at a cheap price.
Yeah.
Because there's people who follow them like every day. By that time, buying it, you still get it at a cheap price. You just want to get it as a good, at the big discount as they're getting it. Because, well, they beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's people who make a living just after following them, so.
Yeah.
Nancy
And a lot of
Pelosi's making her living after like people come into her say, hey, we want to do XYZ. Be giving you
what they do is like they sell they don't sell within like the trading hours, they sell after market when everybody's sleeping. So,
that's smart.
By the time you wake up and like, oh, Nancy is no more trading, but then the stock market is open at 9. Fucking hell.
So 9 in the morning, everybody rushing to the table, to the counter. So that's the thing is like with people like them, what you got to do, you got to tell yourself, hey, I am here to only make X amount of profit. Don't be greedy. If you're trying to get the same amount of profit as them, you're going to get fucked. But if you say, okay, I just want 15%, I'm sure you can make 15%. because
Yeah.
what they going for is like the bangers. They go for the bangers. When they get their
Yeah.
2x and their 3x and their 4x, that's when they leave. They don't go for 15%.
No.
So tell yourself what you want, man. For me, I don't even follow anybody. I don't even
It is,
to me, I stop
but
follow people, man. Just do it the way you feel is right.
yeah, that's the only way, man.
And to me, like for trading and stock buying and all these things, what I realize is a secret is that as long as you buy when it's at a discount, no matter what happens, you tend to make money. Even if the price end
Yeah.
up crashing back after that, it's like
Yeah,
you end
it's
up
not
making
choice.
money.
Yeah.
The whole trick in the system is avoiding buying when the prices is in Valhalla.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like right now, I'm watching gold, I'm watching silver, and like all these prices, 5,000K, 80 something K, 90 something K for silver is like these things, they're not valued that high. It's like you jumping in right now is like the people who bought it when it was like 40 and 50K, now they're distributing. So you're basically picking up when they're exiting. So like all these ETFs, they bought it all up when it was 40 and 50K, like 40
Yeah.
and $50. And gold when it was like 3,000. And now it's like 5,000 going for 6,000. Right now they're offloading. So don't be the fool to go and buy it now. It's already too late. Wait, because they say everything comes to an end, right? Whatever goes up comes down, right? So all you
Yeah.
got to do right now is like, yeah, you missed this boat. It's okay. Stack
Yeah.
up your money. Wait for the price to drop.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely going to have at least a 20% correction, right? Because whenever these things crash, it's always 20-25%. So if it crashes 20-25%, that is your opportunity now. That's when you buy. Because around that time, everybody's going to be panicking and everybody's going to be selling. And that's the time when you're supposed to be jumping and smiling and being happy because you finally get a chance to buy at a discount. And that is what I'm learning with these things. And
Yeah. This
to me,
kind of
once you keep it simple like that, you're good. For me, the trading part is more like, okay, let's say the buying and spot selling is like the engine. The the trading is like the turbo. The turbo. Like every now and then you need to give a little boost. You want to give a boost to your portfolio, do a quick trade, make some money, and then add the speed to the engine, man. So it's like you grow a little faster. So all people gotta do is just keep it simple. That is just my 2 cents, man. By the way, Walter, I see you start growing some plants, man.
yeah. Oh, it's been here for a long time though. Yeah.
Where you growing some lemons and stuff or what?
Oh. Fucking cold won't go away. I don't know whether the camera can pick it.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Oh, that's just to beautify the room. I thought
Yeah.
you was literally growing some. Because like when you go on YouTube and X these days, you see a lot of those video people say, you know what? I'm gonna grow my own citrus tree. And those little small citrus trees, they're bearing fruits. I was watching one of those videos the other day and I told myself, man, things in Japan seems like it's kind of expensive. Maybe when I get over there, I'll start growing some crops in my room.
Yeah, because I have like the sprouts,
Uh-huh.
but I've not tried to do it. Yeah, yes.
Okay, but why didn't you grow like stuff you can eat though?
Yeah, I didn't really think because I don't know, man. That would be too much. Too
I
much
mean,
for
like, like they have like those small orange trees or maybe
yeah,
even seasoning,
yeah,
like the anyway, that's just me. I probably grow that. I'll grow my own mint, grow my
yeah, yeah. I just yeah, I'm talking the bottle too.
Yeah, I saw you're cultivating, man. All the
Yeah.
alcohol bottles coming into a useful into use right now.
Yeah. So
Damn. You know what you need to do now? You need to connect them all together, and then now you need to run your little hydroponics.
yeah, yeah,
A hydroponic system. No, you're having tilapia in your room. People like, what the
yeah.
fuck?
That's wow. That is wow.
Yeah, because I've been doing some thinking about these things, like
Yeah,
because yeah, over the recent period of time, and I'm just thinking if I'm probably in this new space, I'll probably experiment with all these things, because you say over there's not much things to do, so I probably
yeah,
try to create my little hydroponic system that I can run at home, and just to see how it works,
yeah,
like to play with it.
yeah. Yeah, it can work. Yeah, it can work. I just never uh considered it.
hmm There's
Yeah.
how about like cost and
Nah.
and everything. But for me, I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about just to play with it, like
Yeah.
have something to do, like, and it's gonna be the perfect time because at that point in time, when you're living alone, you could do whatever the fuck you want. When you're living with other people, it's like you gotta consider
Yeah. Yeah. You can
their
just say,
feelings and their this and their that. But no, it's
yeah,
like the opportunity to try everything, man.
yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. It is not easy, man. It is not easy. What do we have next? Hold on. Oh, oh, last clip.
Queens, New York City. Our revenue in 2024 was $2.5 million. We are set on course to significantly surpass that number in 2025.
Shit, it's
You
just
make
like
a lot more
design
money
guys.
hustling frozen water than you do selling
Yeah.
fancy cocktails.
Oh, that's the ice
tell
for
you
the
that.
cocktails.
So I was working as a bartender at 2 bars in New York City. The owner asked me if I wanted to go into business with him, and that's what led us to open Dutch Kills in 2009. When the day came, we opened the chest freezer, and what was revealed to us was a rusty brown block of cloudy ice. So we decided to source crystal clear blocks of ice that we got from a local ice sculptor. People were excited about the opulence and beauty and clarity. At times, people were unable to determine that there was actually ice in their glass. So we bought a machine and began freezing our own crystal clear blocks. In the early days, it was chainsaws and clothing irons because that's how we could crease the cubes perfectly. If I had walked into that room, I would say these people have no chance of survival, but their cocktails are really good. Just about every night during service, somebody would ask me if we would consider selling this ice to them, but we knew that we did not have the infrastructure, and yet we decided to do it anyway. We start roughly between 5 and 6 in the morning. You have to stand in the cold for the majority of your day, and you're not only expected to engage in heavy lifting and heavy machine operation, but you also have to be cognizant and aware of everything that's happening all around you. So this is the main shop floor where we have all of our block makers that produce our raw product, which is our 300-pound blocks of crystal clear ice. On average, you're looking at between $5,000 and $7,000 per machine. So this is the first step of the process, filling up the machine with New York City's finest tap water. And then we filter significantly. Everybody knows we make the best bagels and the best ice in New York City because of the water. So the pumps circulate, which prevents oxygen bubbles or any impurities to form within the block, which lends the final product a crystal clear aspect. One way to tell if they're ready is by doing that. As you can see, the clarity of the ice is indisputable. You're gonna have residual water at the end of the process, so we vacuum out what's left, and then we can hoist the final product.
Finally knew what to use the vacuum cleaner, man.
We harvest 3,120,000 pounds of ice each year. The harvesting process is probably the most precarious within the entire production, because when the blocks come out of the machines, they weigh about 300 pounds. And then from there, that block goes into our storage freezer, where we let it temper and we wait a little while before we start cutting the raw product. The first step is a modified chainsaw. So it's very similar to what mill workers will use, people who are chopping down trees. That's what we use. So on average, we're cutting 15,000 2-inch cubes per day. That's just 2-inch cubes. Now we have completely different offerings, completely different products that we're also cutting by the tens of thousands. We are very careful. We all have 10 fingers.
It's not like, yo, I went out last night, I had to go to work tomorrow. Hell no. You're going to return with no fingers. Shit.
You can't drink on that
Look
job,
around.
man. You know,
So,
ice is a
just an
dangerous
example
thing,
of
man.
some of the things that
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with ice when you're working there, bro. You don't want to slip and slide. Because I'm sure they definitely have a good insurance plan, bro, because
sure.
you gotta have a decent insurance plan for your employees there in this business, man.
we use our horizontal ice mill, we use that to make our slabs. So a machine like this that will run on the high end, $5,000, we use it to just get very even cuts that we then transfer to the bandsaws that you would use for meat processing, essentially, although it has never been used for that purpose. So
the machine is still on your head, man. Fucking hell, CJ.
Yeah,
You're gonna lose your arm.
And then the next thing about that, you know about bandsaws, right? The blade tends to burst every now and then. You see these guys, you're not even wearing goggles, bro. Because I grew up with these kind of machines with my dad, but I did it in the wood shop. So I know the danger. There's a lot of danger going on there that they're not like, they're not even paying high attention to security. They're supposed to be wearing some glasses, like a face mask. Because look, you see how close he is to that blade? And this blade is those thick ones. So if that thing busts, it tends to make this big swing slap. You could just hit him in his eye. If we hit him in his eye, that's it, bro. That's
insurance.
it. So it's like I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm thinking about the danger right now.
It is pristine and free of DNA. The cost of the average bandsaw that we use can range anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. So this machine is a CNC router. It stands for Computer Numerical Control. This is the machine that we use for custom engraved ice. And it operates with a very high-speed router that moves at very high RPMs. To engrave logos we program or design into the software for our clients. The machine itself, the frame, the electronics, you can get upwards of $50,000 to $75,000. Logo cubes are the most expensive. The average cost, let's say $2 or $3 per cube, but it can be way more than that. One of our most expensive orders to date was an order for 50 packs of logo cubes for $4,500. Another very expensive piece of ice that we make are the spheres with the flowers. That can be $5 to $6 per sphere.
I drank that one before.
The spears.
Yeah. I like it when it with
There were
whiskey.
many people
Whiskey
who
and
initially doubted the viability of this business. But we are currently delivering ice to between 10 and 20 Michelin-starred restaurants, and our clients in New York City number in the high triple digits. Now it's time to deliver some ice. We're going to a place called the Rosevale Cocktail Room, which is a new client and also a new bar. The beverage director is Willie Shine, who is a very good friend of mine from back in the day. He has a big beard, but an even bigger heart. I heard you guys make really good cocktails here. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up? Good to see you.
You too.
That's a lot of ice. Yes.
Behold.
Look at that. Let's see. How long have I known you, man? It's been a minute. I mean, you know, the one thing I could say about Richie, whenever he commits to something, it's literally all in.
We started this all those years ago by bartenders for bartenders, so that our people could make the best possible cocktail.
Well, this video is long as hell, CJ.
Yeah, but if you realize the simplicity of his business, bro, it's nothing complex though. It's nothing complex. It's just making some clear, crystal clear ice. And if you realize the mechanics is just like get good water, remove all the bubbles from the water, freeze the shit out of it, and then you start designing it. You cut it up, make sure everything just like all the edges are clean and smooth and nicely designed. That's where the money is. That's it, man. And people are spending. Imagine that, right? You see how spoiled this generation is becoming. We're spending so much money just for clean, crystal clear ice, bro. For ice, just because it look clean and crystal clear, we just give like $2 for a brick. Does it literally make everything better? Maybe not that much. You could get the same vibe from using those small $1 ice. It's just one looks better than the other, and one is more solid than the other because one without any bubbles in it, it tends to stay hard for a longer period of time. That's why it's good for whiskey. You could when they pour you a shot of whiskey in this small glass. This little shot of whiskey and they put this big ice cube in it. You know what happens there? It's basically you pay for the ice, right? And you know how much you pay for that shot of whiskey? Like let's say in China, you buy like some 20-year McLaren or something like that. You spend like 100 something for a glass. So basically, you just paid for the ice. And a little taste of the, if you go to take like 2 big or 3 big glucks, you're done with that shit in no time. You gotta
no
sip
time.
on it, man.
You got it, man. The ice makers has to make money too, right? This shit is well, this thing can only happen in because you go to Family Marts and 7-Eleven, they have like some nice design for like what? How much is the bag? Is it 200 yen or 250 yen? But in that part of the world, see how much people are paying for it. You need a right environment to make this type of boring businesses work too.
But I don't think that business is that like sustainable, like even in Japan, because Japan take it to the extreme. When they do their ice is like high-end design. Like they cut it, they probably cut with even samurai swords, but this one cut is just for one person.
And it goes as hell too. Like how you design this ice just goes like 250 yen. Like goodness gracious.
They give you designer ice, man. They give you designer ice to the next level. Because I watched some videos of how they're using samurai swords and they're chopping up ice. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Japan is well.
The things we spend money on, man.
Yeah, it is well.
Well,
Other
I
than that,
guess
you're gonna
you're
be
right, man. If you can't take it with you, send it to Valhalla, man. Send it to Valhalla.
yeah, fucking
Damn.
yeah. Anyway, man, let me give this guy a call before he jumps on the flight.
Oh, you're not gonna do the Mr. Beats?
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, let me just do this thing. Oh yeah, hold on. This guy was smart as shit. The different verticals he created for
which
just from the
obviously, as
YouTube.
Jimmy
But let me
talked about.
just
So
it's
we
just
have three divisions. Our
anyway.
media division, which obviously, as Jimmy talked about, YouTube is the anchor, but our shorts on TikTok and Instagram. Beast Games, which season 2 is airing in January. We just dropped animation. We also are working on other channels. So all of the content is one division, and that today is about half the revenue. And then we have a second division, which is our consumer products and services. Feastables being the anchor, our chocolate brand, the largest ethically sourced chocolate brand in the world. Our MrBeast Labs toy, where our toy is now the #1 action figure in America. And our Lunchly, which is our snack product, in addition to our joint venture with Jack Links for beef jerky. We're also launching a phone company, Beast Mobile, and a financial services platform in there, wrapped in financial literacy and access to the world's information in making sure we're doing good while doing well. And then the last one, which we're really excited about, is building a two-sided marketplace and a global creator platform, matching creators with Fortune 1000 marketers who want to be able to access the creator influencer economy in an efficient way to be able to build demand for their products and services.
Shit, he became like a conglomerate, man.
Yeah.
I knew like Mr. Beats had like different layers in his company, but I didn't know he had so much layers. Like
Yeah.
I knew he had the media, well, the YouTube, the show, and something else, but I didn't know he had like the chocolate. I
Yeah.
knew like Ethereum was investing in him. Like, remember I told you the guy Tom Lee? I know he invested some money into him because I follow the crypto side of things. So I knew that was happening. And I know like pretty soon he's gonna come up with something called Mr. Beat Financials,
Yeah, this
where
guy
he's
is
gonna become like a
great.
bank. That is coming soon. How he's gonna do it, not too sure, but that is a partnership that he's gonna have with Tom Lee, and maybe they're gonna run it on Ethereum. Um, because to me, that will be very successful if you actually do the bank part, because with all these different revenue streams that he has going, having your own like form of payment makes it a complete ecosystem. But
Yeah.
congrats to him, man.
Yeah,
He
he's been
moving
doing
up in life.
yeah, he's made the right partnerships. The Beastable is one he had with Logan Paul and the KSI from the UK. So
Mhm.
he's found like the right people that are equally as
Ambitious
famous
with them.
and not just ambitious, like especially the like he's found like I think he has a unique eye of because unique eye of just looking at
Reading people.
can you advertise the product?
Oh, okay.
Can you
Okay.
just advertise? Like just make a post, just make a post.
Because
So
that's how he builds himself. Like even
yeah,
his YouTube channel is basically a big ad.
yeah, yeah,
Everything he does is basically a big ad in a way that
yeah,
it doesn't look like an ad, but it's an ad.
yeah,
But I didn't know he
yeah,
had his own action figure. I was like,
yeah,
shit,
he
he got his
has.
own
Yeah,
toy? And his toy is
yeah,
#1 too? Shit.
yeah. He wanted to go into business with I Show Speed on those action figures, but I Show Speed had different ideas. So
Hydro Speed
um
is on his his own drama.
Yeah. So, and then you don't want to partner with people that don't have like because these big brands, people that don't like self-censor themselves. I should speak might say something tomorrow, and
Yeah, they would blow up.
yeah, there goes a brand. Yeah,
They would just
so
blow up, man. But anyway, he's doing good, man. Congrats
it's
to
really
him.
good. Yes,
And
sir.
if you
You just
realize
need a
he's feeling himself now too. You saw how he was
yeah,
sitting down in the chair and he's listening to them talk. He's feeling himself now.
yeah,
The ego
because
is
it's work
coming in
hard
now.
for it.
The
Yeah,
ego is coming in now.
yeah. Yeah, in the past, he only used to be dependent on the YouTube. So he was really careful not to offend so much people, right?
No,
Because
he's
there
too
was a
big to
video of,
fail.
there's a video of him the other day. Man, don't touch me, bro. I'm like, oh shit.
I
Okay.
told you,
Here
you
we
can just the way I see he's sitting in the chair, I see the ego on him now. The ego is
yeah, he
there
just
now, man. And right now,
yeah,
he's too big for YouTube to decide, you know what, we're shutting you down.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
if they shut him down, he could just go to any other media platform and just blow it up.
Indeed. Indeed.
Shit.
Indeed. So in life, you just need a good anchor. Then you can pivot onto different things. So YouTube was his anchor now. He's into all this shit. So congrats to him, man.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
get
not an
one up
easy
and
way.
running first, man. Once
Yeah.
the engine is in play,
Yeah.
then you can add the turbos, man. Just
Yeah.
have to put the engine in play.
Yeah, that's indeed. And I've seen a lot of people start following that business model, like especially the YouTube being the anchor. And I was what podcast clip was I watching this morning? And it's like, hey guys, we are going to the Paris fashion show. I'm like, the fuck do you know about fashion? You don't even like what the fuck you know about fashion? He said, well, I have my shoes debuting at Milan Fashion Show. That's PBD on the Patrick Bet David podcast. You say, oh, I have my own shoe now, and it's the best. We are walking around with the shoe. I'm like, oh god, here we go. So hey,
like right now the YouTube game is becoming harder and harder.
Yeah,
to
maintain
and to stay into. Like just like with all the AI thing going on right now, is like content.
Yo, not to cut you off, right?
Is like changing, it's like even if you want to do something, like there's like so much like twisted content that it's making it kind of hard for genuine content. If you understand, you understand what I mean.
It is
like to
man, if you go on X right now and like you click on anything, somebody could be saying something that the person, and when you click on the what the person posted, the first comment you see someone say, hey Grok, is this AI generated? You're like, oh, what the fuck? So like the first comment on any video these days is like AI. So the next person will like, Grok, is this AI or real? And Grok will be like, oh, that is AI. And the person will be like, Grok, that's a lie. This is AI. And Grok will be like, Grok will check and say, this is real. The person will ask Grok again, Grok, verify from this source. And Grok will come back like, this is AI. I'm like, oh shit, we are done, man. We are fucking done. Even the AI don't know what AI anymore. Yo,
it's gone now. It's
it
gone
is
now.
wild. AI just
So like I understand the idea of like keeping or doing YouTube and making it sound like an anchor, but it's just like these days, after like every time when I go on YouTube, like I go on X or I log in, because I've been sending some links over there. So I go over there and I log in, and I just like every time when I log in, I get this AI generated thing. Like the first time I saw it, I thought it was real, right? I saw a dog like dancing. I was like, what the fuck, a dog dancing? So I
Oh, was it to
downloaded it.
the belly dance?
Yeah, some shit like that. I was like, dogs can do this shit now. You know, I was like, that person really trained the shit out of that dog, right? And then I sent it to my girl, and my girl, when she was like, yo, this is AI. I was like, watch it again. I was like, yeah, this is AI. I was like, God damn. And like every time I go online now, I'm seeing like a ton of these things, like
Yeah.
a dog dancing, a cat blowing up something, and the man is like everywhere you go, like you're seeing a bunch of these right now. So you know what happens now when it's like with all of this going around, the expectations for real content is the bar is going higher.
Yeah, it's getting harder.
It's
Yeah.
becoming harder and harder for when you do real content because people's expectations are
Yeah.
rising,
Dramatic
and it's like
change.
yeah, it's like it's going. So I don't know, man. To me, it's like I stopped think about it. Like right now, I see YouTube as just something that I just do it because I'm into it and I'm doing it, and whatever happens with it, happen with it. But I stop having like hope or expectations for it, anymore. It's like when I see all of that, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna be here every Friday. And other than that, when I have something to say, I'm gonna make a video about it, or I have something to say, I'm gonna just make a post about it. And that's
Yeah.
about it. You know what I
YouTube.
mean?
Yeah.
But
YouTube is the AI has
the
wrecked the game.
market has changed, bro.
And even
The market has changed.
what's the name? The big time streamers are complaining that everybody's botting. I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah,
hell is
people are
going
buying a lot of bots and using bots to get themselves likes and these things to promote their channel to get into the algorithm because it's becoming harder and harder to whatever in YouTube. But
Yeah.
for me, I just gonna tell myself that I don't want to get into all of that. I just because as I was reading, I started understanding that when you do things, you could do it for different reasons. You could do it like for the money or what you're gonna get like afterwards, or you can
Yeah.
do it like for self. So what I see YouTube and all of this content thing is doing thing for self is like a way of me to improve myself. Like for example, I'm into the crypto. Like for me to get better at the crypto is better if I talk about it. You know what I mean? For me
Yeah.
to get better at maybe geopolitics or economics and all these things is better if I talk about it or read about it. So every time I read and I learn something, to me is like YouTube is the place where I talk about it. So I improve myself. Stop thinking about it in other
The dollar.
aspects.
Yeah.
Yeah, with dollar terms. It's like so like I already like see like one of the ways where I would have my multiplier effect is by um buying and trading crypto and holding certain crypto for a certain period of time,
Okay.
and
Uh,
that's going to make me some money, and that will be like my engine to maybe generate some other stuff. And the content side, most see it as a way to develop self, to improve self, get better at self, maybe even share some of my journey with people, let them see like how I went from zero to wherever we end up in the end. If we actually make it to Valhalla, if they like it, cool, it's good.
Yeah.
But I stopped thinking about it in that kind of aspect. So that's why we're going back into the employment game. Get a job, make a salary, and send all that salary to Valhalla.
Fucking hell.
You know, that's just how I see it these days.
Yeah, that's how it has to go, man.
Because I realize
But
if you stress yourself and try to put too much effort into YouTube and it's not really going the way you want it, you're gonna become depressed, bro.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Because you see, like even the kid was supposed to work with us and let's do things together. He was like, you felt like, oh, I can do this all by myself. Let me just do it. He did it like once or twice, and then he realized, yo, this is a lot of work. You don't do it by yourself. This is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
And then you gotta put like because it's not to say like it's actually your job that you do 24/7. You still have to do other stuff on top of
Yeah,
that just to survive, because doing YouTube at the beginning you never make any money.
yeah,
You know, it's like you're just doing it. So right now I just feel like I'm just gonna do this as my hobby. My hobby is something that I'm gonna every Friday we go live. Apart from Friday, then once I have time in the week, I'm gonna try to do a video every week. And because I'm into crypto and I see crypto as something I can do to make some money, to sustain some of my goals in life, well, I'm gonna try to do a video on that. And now every day in the morning, I tend to read something and just share my knowledge share what I learned with everybody. If you like it, you hit the like button. You don't like
yeah.
it, it's cool
Well,
too. You don't want to read it, it's good, but you know, it's like uh after reading Robert Kiyosaki and all those guys, they say like, um, as a person, part of what you should do is like to share. You know, it makes your cycle kind of complete. Like, cause all of these guys, like after they make the wealth, they tend to share a bit, but at that time they're kind of sharing with ulterior motives. For me, I'm just like, I'm just gonna share as I'm going, and well, I did it already. If you guys want to learn what happened along the way, you can go back and watch all those clips or look at all those videos. You're gonna get the raw process there. But when I reach there, I'm gonna stop share. Yeah, I'm just gonna share along the way, man. Who wants to watch along the way? Watch along the way. If you don't want to watch, it's cool.
okay, man. Anyway, man.
And if Walter, you got anything else to say, man?
Nah, I think we just end it here.
Okay.
I
All right,
need to call
guys.
this guy before he gets on the plane.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If those of you not subscribed, help us get to 200. You know, help us hit a small milestone. If you
Yeah.
appreciate the video, like the video. Yeah, keep smashing that like button. We always here on a Friday afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here at this time, but it's morning in the US on the US side. So yeah, we're always here.
Yeah, we're
Last week
always
we
here,
weren't here
man.
because of personal reasons.
Yeah.
But you can definitely find us here at least once a week. Or you can find our posts like well, right now I do a post basically every 8:30 Asian time, and it'll be like 8 p.m. Western time. You can check that out. Anyway, guys, that's about it. And yeah. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, man. It's Friday, man. Hi,
Yeah,
CJ.
man. Bless. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See you, man. Anyway, make your
These
call.
guys
I
on my
wouldn't
ass.
disturb you. Yeah,
Is that?
later. I say I wouldn't disturb you. Make your call. We'll
Yeah,
talk again
yeah.
next time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
later.